Hello, hello. Welcome to Kali Clouds Tarot. I've been feeling lately like I needed clarity and I couldn't find the answers. And I'm like, yo, what? So I had to come on here, shuffle a little bit, and tap in with y'all to see what's really good. So what's really good? What's really good? Spirit, angels, God, universe. Okay, look, already. There's something behind it. Oh, six. So you got the Ace of Cups and the Six of Swords. Talking about silver linings. Okay. I guess this is a new love or something. Because it's a first kiss. And you got the Six of Swords talking about silver linings. So, oh, and the world. You got the fans. The world card. The world is watching this connection happen right in front of you. This world, the world is watching you have this um renewal. Hi, Earth Angel. The world is watching you have this new love after maybe some sort of tough time or sad time in love, maybe. Group date. Someone want to work it out with you. The world is watching you work it out with someone. Three of Roses. Yep. Moving forward. Next destination, where you headed? This almost feels like in this group date card, who are you? Are you the one of the dogs? Are you the man with the bone or the person with the bone who got something that somebody won't? Put that there. I always think about that. Like, it says group date, but it's like someone who's training like these pups in that three rings. Paradise. Yeah. It's like you have to go through the turbulent with this airplane to really be able to like take off and soar and just like fly. Like in order for you, oh, that's interesting too. See, that's next destination with the airplane, and then this is paradise. And the crazy part about it is there's different passport stamps around this card. So it's almost like, yeah, you have to travel. You have to get on that airplane to go off to paradise, right? You have to go through, buying the ticket and packing your bags and getting to the airport and making it there on time. And like all of this that takes everything that it takes to be able to get to somewhere else. It's like almost like you had to go through, right? The turbulent times for you to really be able to be like, wow, that was scary. But we made it through the rough air and we selling smooth now, smooth selling. Smooth selling now. Smooth selling. I'm seeing these two cards. It's the Four of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles. Four of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles. I said the world is watching. Like you had to do this in front of somebody. This is like the reassuring rose as well too. So I'm putting them down. I wasn't going to, but I am. I'm going to do it. So I can really look at this and then look. Page of swords, the gossip. So yeah, it's like the world is watching. There's people who watching, people who know, people who might even be talking about this new love that you might be experiencing. Maybe have even like talked about how, how stressed out this connection was, right? Because I know this is love. We dealing with the Ace of Cups. We dealing with it don't even have to be love, but the reason why is because it's like you probably have people in your business, right? When it comes to love, people watching you go through so much hurt and pain with somebody. Let me get this pen. You had people watching you go through, a lot of hurt and pain when it comes to like, you know, this Ace of Cups. I mean, yeah, and like the world watching right here, they watching and they watching you go through this struggle, this group date, and you trying to like get these three dogs to pay attention to what you was trying to train them to do. Or maybe even sometimes you might be feeling like one of these dogs, right? And then it's like through all of this turbulence, you got this airplane that's kind of bringing you off into this paradise state. So, like I was saying, like, yeah, it could have been turbulent on the plane, but you kind of had to like go through the turbulence to get to the paradise. And like to trust and know that you were okay as you travel the world. This 21 is the world card. Even though it's you did? You okay? You gotta be careful. This 21, that's the world card. He can't see. That's the world card. So yeah, I'm saying like the world is watching. You got people watching. Yo, like what you go through, or people are like invested in what you go through. And like maybe it took you a minute to get to that healing space, because it's like the ups and downs with this world, right? Because you got the four swords here. So this reassuring rose, it's like the world is watching you heal. The world has watched you go through the bull in love, and now the world is watching you heal. And maybe even receive new love, or maybe even receive a new hey Ellie, watching you receive like a new love with someone from the past. Hold on 1 second. I'm good, Ellie. Thank you. I got it. Yeah, it's like the world's watch you go through all of this stuff. So, Ellie, you can go ahead and put your questions. Earth Angel, only doing donated readings right now in the collective, but I might take a yes or no. Yeah, it's just like you've been through a lot, and now it could be somebody coming back to like reassure you that they were and have been working on themselves, because these two right here, this is the three of rings and the eight of rings, which is the three of pentacles and the eight of pentacles, where it may have felt like someone was being selfish, but they could have been, I don't know, there could be a silver lining in them being selfish or something like that. I don't know. Then I'm seeing the producer over here, which is like someone you manifested and like they're now like choosing you, right? Now they're choosing to work together with you. See, you got the producer and the executive producer. They got to work together. But somebody got to be the leader, of course. And now it's like they're looking over here at you, choosing you. It's the judgment card. What are Alex's current feelings towards Ellie at this time? Okay. What are Alex's current feelings for Ellie? Something fell out here. 5 of Wands. All right. It was kind of in reverse. I don't take reversals in this deck though. So let's see. Alex's current. Hey, Diamond Girl. I'm good. How are you? Alex's current feelings towards Ellie at this time. Let's see. Okay, look, that's crazy. Ace of Cups. This is the Ace of Cups. Ace of Raindrops, Rebirth. Okay. That was crazy. The Ace of Cups was the first one, the first card out in the pink deck in the reading I just did. You got the 7 of Wands, which is defense, so it could be defensive of this new love, or very protective. With security here, this is the 4 of Pentacles. That's really interesting. Like when it comes to what's in the bottom of the deck, 9 of Swords, anxiety. That's really interesting. It's like Alex has this love for you or these feelings for you that he's like protecting at all costs. Like he's not allowing himself that, or maybe like isn't even telling you. I don't know. Maybe it's just protecting himself because I see this is the 7 of the wand of 7 of Wands, like something that he's trying to defend, and it feels like it's this cup of love, and it's under lock and key. This is a lock. It's under lock and key. I'm gonna shift it up just a bit. Yeah, it's under lock and key, and it's like he ain't allowing nobody to get in there. Like he's not allowing for no one to like come in here and know exactly what these cups are. It's like he has this watchful eye, like it's surveillance. You know, in them movies, them spy movies, where they have it's like James Bond. Yes, buddy. Hold on one second. Sorry. You know them spy movies when they have like those lasers in the room and it's protecting whatever the like thieves are trying to steal. That's what it feels like. Like he's always like very watchful. But also it's like he deal with anxiety about like expressing how he feels. So he keeps it really close. So that he could like, I don't know, not have this anxiety, not go through it. We'll see why the Nine of Swords is here. We'll see why anxiety. But yes, rebirth, defense, security, and anxiety. Maybe trying to keep himself out of being anxious about it or overthinking the connection. Really? That can also feel like a hindrance to him as well when it comes to love too. You know, like knowing that someone is really, really valuable, knowing that you holding on to someone, knowing that someone is very special and should be uplifted in like love and stuff like that. But maybe like that anxiety that he has kind of just takes over his life where it makes him be very defensive and recluded, not be able to like express himself wholly, like because he's, you know, in his head. It's just what he's dealing with. Let's see why the Ace of Raindrops is here. Ace of Cups. Oh, look, you got the Knight of Cups. You got the Knight of Cups, and then you got the Moon card. Yep. His emotions and his true feelings for you, he hides. He keeps them hidden from you because it's just too much for him to try to like express love to you and then not be able to really act on it. You know what I mean? Because of that anxiety that he feels keeps him trapped. See? Like he needs to express it, but he needs to be balanced. You know what I'm saying? He needs to be balanced. And it literally says need and balance. Need balance. Need balance. So he's very protective of how he feels for you. But he would understand as well, like, and I think because of the anxiety is the reason why he kind of finds it easier maybe to kind of like be alone. Because this is the Five of Gems and the Four of Gems. Like I feel like also he has to work hard and really put the work in to like overcome this anxious, you know, feeling that he may feel sometimes or the anxiety that he has. It's not easy. It's really hard. And look, it's an eye on this nine and then it's an eye on this five. So he knows he needs to be more grounded and able to like, you know, really have a relationship to have more. Restriction. See? You see the defense and then you see restriction. This is something that has a hold on him that he can't break free from. And he wouldn't want for you, dang, I picked the wrong card. He wouldn't want for you to, you know, not like have a love life or, you know, to bank on him like because he loves you. He has feelings for you. He likes you a lot. He, you know, he feels like you guys could be a good partnership, but it's hard for him to like stand on that when he's also having this feeling that he might not be enough or that he may not be able to overcome, or maybe like you wouldn't understand on the times that he has to go and like be a hermit. He thinks you're hermiting because you guys haven't spoken, but it's like you might have just been waiting for him to be the one to initiate, and then he gets in his head about that, like, oh, she's probably, you know. So yeah, and that's the negative energy there with the devil there. It's like, you know, trying to play with your mind. So it's like love is a kind of difficult situation for people sometimes. And not just people with anxiety, but just people, right? And then like throw in someone who suffers from anxiety, right? Who feels like, you know, they may not be good enough. And then who also may feel like when they love, they focus their attention and worth on like the people that they love. And so if that person decides to have free will and not want to be in that relationship with them anymore, it's like it's even more heightened because now they just place everything that they had on like someone else's making them happy, or not even making them happy but like giving them a reason to be happy for, like giving them a reason to kind of like not focus on their anxiety, you know, like not go down that wall or that road because like people are like, yo, you know, I love this person and this person loves me and I wouldn't want to worry them. So let me not try to be anxious right now. Let me just be chill. And then they kind of like use that, the anxiety kind of like triggers them in a different way now. That it's like, I'm gonna try my best to be happy for this person that I love instead of them taking care of themselves and their needs, for them to have like stability and grow on their own and be able to like have healthy ways that they deal with anxiety. You know what I'm saying? Instead of putting it on someone else. Death card, let go. See, gotta let go of this devil. Defense, restriction, let go. He can't psych himself out, but he can't let go either. It's like it's got a hold on him, you know? And that's why he just chooses to protect himself. But I really do feel like he has a lot of love for you and he sees the worth and value in you, because I saw the Queen of Pentacles early. See, I told you. Got the King of Cups. His feelings are protected. You got the security with the 4 gems. It says security and emotional maturity. See how he's holding back his emotions, his true feelings and emotions for you? What else here? The Chariot. Momentum. And that's the crazy part. You see how you do you see the Empress at the bottom of the deck with the Fool, take a leap, right? And then Heartbreak, and then Tower. It's a push and pull, right? It's like he wants to be able to express it, and then the 5 of what lightning is, the 5 of wands is competition, and it came out in reverse the first time. And then I like put it back because I'm like, I don't take the reverse out of this deck. And then it came back up again in reverse. So in reverse, I do like it because it is someone trying to avoid conflicts or trying to get past what they're conflicted about. But that's the thing there. It's like the anxiety is one thing, and then the like him as a lover is another. And then it's kind of like a conflicting thing where he's like, he's wanting to tell you and express his emotions, but he also is keeping it hidden to you. And then for you on your end, it's like you're understanding the type of person that he is. So you are trying to give him his space. But then in you giving him his space, he's like, well, she don't like me. She don't want me. Yeah. Like, then that's when the anxiety is triggered. Because again, like he's trying to not focus on that to focus on you, but then you're giving him space to focus on that so he can grow from it, and he's not really being able to. And that's what it's like. He needs to be able to break free, right? Release that, let go, break free of this restriction and this defense that he has, and really be able to just express how he feels for you, so that you can understand at least that. And then you're able to like meet him halfway to understand, like, okay, all right, so I won't go more than a day or two. I won't go more than a day or two without just hitting you up just to see. You know what I mean? Like something like that. But he views you as the Empress that he wants to take a leap of faith on. He views you as the Empress. There you go, the Empress, and he wants to take a leap of faith and just like say what he needs to say. But then an anxiety comes and be like, no, if you do that, then she'll be scared and you'll scare her away, and then it'll cause a tower moment, and then you'll end up heartbroken. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, she's an Empress, and I know that she will be there and understand what I'm going through with this anxiety. You know, like that is literally it. Anxiety, the Empress, the Fool. I want to take a leap of faith on this lover, right? On this woman, on this person who I know deserve the gifts of love, right? But no, you won't be. No, I can't, because it'll be a freaking tower moment, and I'll end up heartbroken, and then we'll be end up here together, back again, alone, trying to figure it out, and da da da. So it's just best if you keep, restriction. If you keep it close, don't tell her how you feel. And I'm telling you, he's wrestling with that. He's wrestling with that. But at the same time, it's like, as he feels these feelings for you, something that he's going through, and that conflict isn't something that, like, I don't think you could, mend. I think you could just reassure him, like, hey, I'm here for you. Hey, like, take your time. Like, we'll get through it. You know what I'm saying? The temperance is here. Just breathe. Like, right? Just breathe. Just take it one step at a time. Let's take it one day at a time. I'm here for you. Just give him that reassurance. Just give him that reassurance. Also remind him of some good times that y'all have. If y'all been able to have like special moments or things that he's done to like, make you smile and just good vibes that you can remind him of. Like just remind him of that. Like, no, I've never had someone talk to me about comments before. I don't know. Thank you, Diamond Girl. I see you. Hey Nisha. Hey Ari. Like give him something that he can feel like, wow, she does recognize what I bring to her, like, oh, there is something that I do that makes her feel this way. So it's like you're not trying to come between whatever he has to establish on his own, but you are reassuring him that you are connected and that you are still willing to be connected. And like with anxiety, sometimes you just have to breathe and balance things out. And I love how it's two different hands on this card, right? Like it's two different hands. It's like what you're pouring out, what you're receiving, and then at some point, this switches where you're pouring into that person. It's just like an equal balance. And it's just breathe. Just take your time. Don't rush anything. Don't feel like it's a rush. As long as you guys know that the connection is there and that you both want to pursue it, be good. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. But he has feelings for you. He just holds back. He's just got a lot of work to do to break out of that scarcity mentality. Diamond Girl, you here? You're welcome. Look, I'm seeing the Two of Cups. I'm seeing the Two of Cups. I'm seeing that he feel like, and you know what, Ellie, this is not like you and something that you have like showed him, but it's almost something that he fears, right? Especially with that devil. It's something that he fears because it's like if he gives too much into this connection, he fears that heartbreak will be on the horizon because you'll end up walking away from him. And it's like, I don't know why he feels that way, but that could be that, you know, that could be the reason why he's just choosing to like take it so slow. He has to be patient. He has to be patient. He has to be patient with understanding you and then patient with understanding himself. Balance. Or maybe that's something you fear. Maybe that's something mutual that y'all both can like agree on. Like, I don't want to give too much and then I get hurt because you don't want to be with me. Like, probably something mutual that y'all probably could understand each other. And then I like that he is telling you, like, hey, you you just want to be alone. You're not talking to me. He said nothing in a minute. Like he's noticing and he's like, addressing that. So he's speaking up. Let me go back to this one. But whenever, because we haven't talked in a while, so I do like this one. Yeah, Chanel, Diamond Girl. Hey, Prachi, I'm good. How are you? Okay, Diamond Girl and then Chanel. Hey, Chanel, what's up, girl? I see you donated too. Thank y'all. There is no free offering today, Prachi. It may be a little bit later after donations, but we do have a list of donations, so let's see. Stick around or come back. For real? Diamond Girl, whenever you ready. Oh, I'm already moving on to this deck. But I'm gonna do this one. I'm gonna do Modern Witch for Chanel, and then I'm gonna do whatever this deck called. I don't know. I don't even know what this deck is called. Let's see. What deck did I just use? This one? Yeah. Okay, Ellie, then you will be after Chanel. Let's see who's coming towards Diamond Girl in a true committed relationship without the in and out this year. Eight of Cups. Got the Eight of Cups. You got this person walking. It's interesting too because it's kind of like they're walking into a storm, but I don't feel like it's a storm. I feel like it's just transitioning from one space to another. It's like a portal for real. Like it's like walking into the unknown, but literally walking away from something, someone, situation, a time, a period. Some peace about leaving too. Huh, that's crazy. Yeah. You get in the Eight of Cups, the Two of Swords, and then here, look, there go the King of Pentacles. And that just to me, these three cards right here automatically are saying is like you gotta walk away. You gotta like decide what path that you want to go to. Because as long as this person is King of Pentacles, have a space to like come back to and have someone to be waiting, for them or you to decide what y'all want to do with each other. This person is always gonna see that road, always gonna see that ability to like come through. But you see how he just popped up in your reading, King of Pentacles. That's crazy. Five of Wands at the bottom of the deck and the Ace of Pentacles. See? Yeah, as long as he has an opportunity, even after conflict, to come back into that door, or that door is always open for him, he's going to utilize that open door. But it's only, I think also it's like addressing him, right? Like I don't want to not address him, and the reason why I say that is that like, yeah, we're gonna acknowledge him. We're gonna acknowledge his presence here. We're going to see him. We're gonna say like, okay, we see, we know, um, we see that you're not doing anything, right? We see that you're still at this standstill and trying to figure out what you want, and because of that, you're in the this is you, Cups, right? Eight of Cups is going to end up walking away from it and walking away from indecision, walking away from someone who can't decide on what they want to do, even though they're trying to get your attention. You see him being on this bull right here, and this person literally has their back to it. Like, it doesn't matter what you try to do to get attention. I don't see it because I'm not facing you, because I'm moving forward this way into this abyss. I don't know. Like, I'm moving forward into this. So whatever you're doing right here, like, I don't not see that. And then it almost feels like it'll be a little bit too late to try to get someone's attention after they already started to walk away, you know? And also, too, even if this person who's walking through all of this, even if they see or hear him call out, it's almost like a dream. It's almost like you really, like, you, this perspective is like, oh, I'm closing the chapter on that, because once you all the way through it, I feel like this smoke or this storm, right, will just kind of like consume you. It will just kind of like take over the space that will be here, and then you can see him, and it might be just like, oh, that one final last goodbye of me seeing this person go away. Like, actually deciding, maybe this was just a figment of my imagination at this point, when he really could be there. So it is about you walking away and not seeing his attempts, not seeing his effort, not paying any attention. This Two of Swords is blind because of the blindfold, not because they can't see, because they don't want to, right? And the actual, like, definitive answer of not wanting to see, not only blindfolded but back turned. So if you truly are releasing this person, you know what I mean? It's time to walk away. It's time, look, the Judgment card, right? It's time to walk away. It's time for you to go through that door. And I remember I showed you that Ace of Pentacles. Go through that door, go through that portal, and be able to be like, I don't care what what I leave behind. Like, I'm really deciding, big decision. I'm really deciding to go through with walking away. Because it's nothing for you to decide on if this King of Pentacles does try to, like, pop up again, get your attention in some sort of way. Let's see. I want 5 cards at the top this time. Let's just do it like that. Let's get one more. 5 of Pentacles. As tough as it may be to actually do that, it's like tough to even deal with not having this person that you want. It's even tougher to deal with that you have this person, but you can't fully have this person. It's like you're still alone even when you have this person, and then you're still alone when you don't. So it's like, that's the big decision of just being like, well, am I going to completely cut this person off and leave them alone and just be out in the cold by myself? Or am I going to, just be alone by myself and try to build myself up and try to come and figure it out from here? There's a loss either way, right? With that 5 of Pentacles. Oh, 2. It's like, what side of the door are you on? You feel me? Are you on the inside of this? Are you on the outside of it? Are you inside, like, laying down? Or are you on the outside laying down? Like, have you made it this far and are safe now? Or are you still trying to make it out of the cold? Like, you know what I'm saying? And I also feel like that could be him. Once you do decide to walk away, that would be him on the outside of, like, that portal, not being able to stop you from walking through that door, actually seeing you go away, actually seeing you disappear right in front of him. And that leaves him with a lot of regret. Yep. But let's see, is there a new person here once she walks away? 5 of Wands just popped out. It's even conflict in you walking away. It's conflict of you really letting it go. But ain't nothing you can't overcome. You got the Strength card here. And it's like, when you do finally break out of this Two of Swords energy, there you go. You're able to go for it. Like, oh, this is the idea that I've had. This is what I want to do. And you also see, that's crazy. You see how this kind of storm that he's walking into right here is kind of brewing in the background of this Two of Swords, right? You just don't see it. That's interesting. Or he don't see it. That's interesting, girl. That's even more interesting. But it's like, however, it's nothing that you can't overcome with this Five of Swords. I mean, Five of Wands. Nothing. Nothing you can't overcome. You see this person isn't giving you what you want. It's time for you to walk away and really like stop banking on this person, or stop even hoping or praying that this person even manifesting. Stop manifesting this person finally figuring it out. Finally sending that message. Finally stepping up to the plate. What's this King of Pentacles doing here and invading this reading? Because now, sir, I see you stepping up when it's too late. The Star card. I see you stepping up when it's too late. She already started walking through the thing. Now you want to pop up. You had all this ample time before the storm arose to really take her away. You had all of this time, but you didn't. And now it's waiting. You waited until she's decided to walk away to go heal herself to want to come and try to impress her or get her attention in some sort of way. No. And now strength for me is also being able to walk away and to stay away. Not have that door be open for him anymore. Now the door is open for new opportunity with this Judgment card. Why is the Judgment here? I like that. Open for new opportunity. Why is the Judgment here? King of Swords. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And yes, ma'am. I like to see the King of Swords. Because one, new man. Open the door to new opportunity, and the King of Swords comes in. Come on now. Yeah, you walked away. Eight of Cups, you walked away from this King of Pentacles. The door is open for you to go through this portal. Really be able to turn away from it. Don't even see it. He's left out in the cold. Okay, cool. It's all right. He gonna be all right. He ain't by himself, but he without you. So it doesn't matter. Yep. Heavy on the air sign. Ooh, not the Justice and the Queen of Cups. Ooh. The Justice and the Queen of Cups. Ooh. See, yeah, and I feel like that go right there. I feel like that go right there with that Five of Pentacles. Now you finally get justice for feeling like you have been left out. Now this Queen of Cups gets to have her love with somebody who's honest and true and just upfront. You see that? You see that? That's two swords. That's the King of Swords and that's the Justice's sword. And then look at the two swords right here. Once was crossed, now it's not. Now it's very independent and individual, very upright, very much so sure of what the duty of the swords is. Very sure, yeah. So, yeah, within this year, sure. But you gotta walk away and really close the door on this King of Pentacles. You gotta really make that tough decision that it's gonna take to be able to move forward and not do so with like a hesitation or a fear or even a regret of being like, damn, I really miss old boy. I really miss my nigga. Oh, I really miss my nigga. You know what I'm talking about. Page of Pentacles. Because I feel like as soon as you take your energy away from this person and really decide, like, yeah, definitively, I'm done, that's when this new investment will come. Once you have invested somewhere else, now he want to come and be like, but I'm the King of Pentacles. You can't invest without me. Like, yes, the hell I can. Yes, the hell I can. Yes, the hell I will. And that's the test right there, the Fool. That's the test. That's the Fool's test. It's like, hey, you taking this leap of faith, you decided to disconnect, you jumped out there, you went off, he's out here graveling for you to save you because you falling, but you're not falling. You fear the falling, but you don't know, like, because you don't know where you're gonna land. It's not like you're fearing because you're falling. You already falling. You can't be scared now. We got to see what we gonna do from here. Then you might see him reaching out to you to try to grab you to help you, and you might want to reach out to him like, oh shit, you got to catch me. But then it's like, wait a minute, I'd rather fall. I'd rather see where else is out there for me, you know? Wow. So yeah, I'm seeing the King of Swords. I'm seeing someone new. But it's dependent upon you because you know if you keep yourself, yep, new guy, new person, King of Wands, someone new, someone definitely new, maybe two different options. Yeah, when you finally decide to stop thinking of this person, or because I feel like when you do, you manifest that person. And your subconscious, your dreams is telling you, like everything is pointing to you and this person. And it's like, that's the test. That's the test. When that person comes back in, what are you going to do? Because all you need to do is keep denying that person. Deny, deny, deny. Every time they try, deny, deny. If they even continue to try. No, thank you, sir. It's all good. I'm doing good. Hope you're doing well too. But no, thank you. Okay, Chanel. You can manifest a new love connection, and that's like exactly what you want it to be. And then don't stop at nothing. Stop at nothing to make sure that actually comes in. I love you. I tried here, but no, I can't take it. I cannot accept what you're offering because you're not offering me what I want. It's like you saying, I really want some tamales. And then somebody comes with some enchiladas and you like, ooh, that look good, but I wanted it. I really, really want tamales. Like, I don't want enchiladas today. Even if enchiladas is your favorite food, even if you eat it every day. Okay, Chanel, I think you donated twice. You gotta get exactly what you want. Like, ooh, and I do love me some enchiladas, but I'm feeling like a tamale today. And then imagine like yes. So it's two things, right? To a sort. So you got two roads. You can be like, yeah, them enchiladas do be busting. I really do love those enchiladas. You know exactly what you get. You know that enchilada gonna be exactly what you wanted, right? But then you gonna still be hungry. And then you still gonna be wanting them tamales. You like, I didn't get them tamales, but you probably never had, right? Say you never had this particular one. Now you still wondering about what the new tamales taste like. Then you taste the tamales, and you like, nah, because you're not gonna be fulfilled with just what you already knew you was gonna get. You knew the tamales was good because you like that. I mean, you knew the enchiladas was good. Sorry, I just went to food. I just went straight to food. So, what does Chanel's dad and grandma think about the family blow up? Oh, I really miss my grandpa, grandpa and grandma, damn, grandpa and father, grandfather and father. Uh, yeah. Everything is fine. That's crazy. It's shit. Ew. I don't get it. Everything is fine. Everything is gonna be fine. It's gonna have to be. Right? Right? It's just gonna have to be fine. Everything is fine. It might not feel fine, but it's fine. It's gonna be all right. Judgment. It was bound to happen. Right? The blow up, it was supposed to happen. It was in order. It was right on time. I feel like they applauding who deserves the applaud, and they have high praise for whoever deserves the applaud, and they just knew it was about time. Maybe this will, should make a shift that's necessary. It was a necessary shift. It may feel like it was unnecessary, but it needed to happen. It needed to happen. Yeah, yeah. Things are supposed to come through, come out, and shake and shift everything. You know, it was supposed to. Now it's time for everybody to figure out what they gonna do. What they gonna do from here? Like balance some stuff out. Which direction are you headed now? The fool in reverse. Okay. Now what? Because it was supposed to rock somebody's world for them to get into alignment. It was some awakening that needed to happen. There was some realizations that needed to come through. Now it's somebody's responsibility to move forward. And it probably would not have happened if this did not happen. Right? Everything gonna be fine. just that. I mean, what? And it's just giving men who's just like, well shit, okay, cool, now what? It's like now you just gotta protect your peace, protect your energy, protect what you're trying to do for yourself. The Queen of Pentacles is in reverse. So focus on yourself, provide for yourself, pour life into yourself, pour growth into yourself. Get yourself into a space where you can be financially free or like independent, like where you don't have to depend on others. Yeah, it's okay. It just needed to happen. Something needed to be seen so that you can just, decide on you. Choose yourself. Just be like, oh my God. Oh my God. Now what happens from here? Now what's going on from here? You wanted to know why they treated you like that? Why they treated Chanel like a stepchild? Let's see what this is. Five of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands. It's something about first of all, toxic, right? Toxicity, how it wasn't about you, right? It's not about you because as the child in it, right? It's not about you. You're your kid, right? It feels like someone just didn't have the emotion to set aside their own, right? And pour into you, right? I feel like it was a tired of having to defend themselves with this seven of wands. Just this tired of having to constantly defend themselves when it came to like you, and that was really like weighing on someone. That really weighed heavily on somebody because it's like, damn, y'all just won't let me live this down, and then it's like that pressure, and it's that outside pressure, and that they're bound to, and it's just like something that they cannot separate themselves from. I see 1111. Themselves from you as a child, right? For you to be happy, right? But now it just feels like on the horizon it is happiness in your future, right? Where there is going to be some enlightenment or some awakening or something. Maybe it is something that you're holding back that you haven't been able to express, but not in a negative way that's a part of a fight, but also just in a way of being like, is anybody thinking of me here? Like, anybody thinking how they treated me or how I could feel because of that? Maybe the reason why I feel like, a heartbreak, or I feel like the way I'm feeling is because of how y'all didn't place my emotions to the forefront and y'all only just lived in yours. So now that's probably why, I feel so broken, right? Because there wasn't much investment into you. And it's like again with that queen of pentacles, you see, you had to work on yourself. You had to do what they should have done for you. And that heartbreak is like where is it? that heartbreak is their fault. But that's like because they were in this toxic negative energy where they were unable to give in to you, where they were facing their own poverties, right? Or trying to come out of their own poverties, but like being stagnated there and tired of having to defend themselves when it comes to that. Their own, let's say poverties, but shortcomings, right? Someone else's own shortcomings, they were trying to break out of that, but it was always some sort of someone that was reminding them of that, and that kept them in a negative, toxic energy. And it only ended up resulting in heartbreak for you, pain for you. And nobody thought about that, at the time where you were younger, where you were growing up. Like there was no thought about you because it was all just them thinking of themselves. So wasn't much investment into you, and that's probably like why she's over here like I'm watering these plants. I'm trying to love these plants, and these plants ain't never loved me like these plants. What do you got for me? These little 7 pentacles. I need 10, and they ain't growing fast enough. Type shit. And it's like now you had to take on the work to do it yourself. As you got older, you had to realize that you had to pour into yourself. You had to love you more, or like really like put yourself on a pedestal in which someone else did it because no one else did. So it's like now at this point, the way you feel about you is just a reflection of what they didn't do. You love yourself for you, for them, and for everybody else around you. Because it's like, look at the mending that you have to do on your own. As a kid, to try to have to pull these swords out of your own heart, like that's an impossible thing. But that creates a strength that is unmatched. Some people will never understand that level of strength that a child had to go through, or someone younger. Like that inflicted pain from an adult who couldn't get past their own shit. Look, it's just like an innocent, sweet person that's just trying to have love and receive it, and then like to your surprise, it's like, oh, well, I could do this for myself. Like, oh, well, that's what it is. Oh, okay, well, then let me just try to do this for me, and now try to like, you love your family. I really feel like you do. I feel like you do want to have this happy, harmonious family where everybody gets along and they can come together, and when you have drinks and it's not in the sense of we gonna be in here brawling. It's in the fact like we having fun, we chilling, we dancing, we turning up. It's a good vibe. Like I feel like you really would like that, where you guys could talk about certain things, talk about the hard topics that's hard to talk about with truth, love, honesty, and respect. Like this is what happened, or I'm sorry for this, or this is what it was. Where y'all can come out of this conflicting area, where y'all can avoid conflict and just have a good time. I feel like you really are desiring that, and I think when the shit hit the fan, I think it really takes a toll on you more than what other people can realize because you just want that harmony. You just want that loving family. Them each other. Anybody that was in the same boat, the same shoes. Yep, look. Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords. And it's crazy too because it's like I think there could be, yep, the moon in reverse too. It's like, yes, that's not the picture perfect, storybook life, growing up or whatever. But it's like though that was your challenge that you had to overcome as an individual in your life. And because of that being your reality, you were able to face some sort of truth and to get these new opportunities to like now when it's your turn to raise children or just to even go through life. Let's not jump the gun with just raising children. But now when you get opportunities in life, you kind of understand a different perspective of something that you can offer the world, right? Like you can give back and offer the world so much and not come through with all of these secrets and these just, whatever is, you can bring the truth to the forefront, right? Where it's not something that's hidden anymore. Like if you hid your emotions and your feelings, you can come and give them. I was telling something about how no one thought about how it would be to you, and then you being able to speak up to say, did anybody think about me? It's like that's the breakthrough, right? You finding that opportunity to really calmly, peacefully express like it might not even be calm and peaceful, to be honest, because it's your truth that you've been harboring for so long, right? But when it's like you unveil the secrets of the moon and you flip it around and you put it back out there and someone else can see it, it's like they do have a breakthrough in the understanding. They do have a breakthrough in the understanding, and now they can see your perspective a lot clearer. But it was just the world, the world bothering them. It could have just been themselves, that negative part of the brain that, you always got an angel, it's in the movies, right? Where you have that angel subconscious and the devil subconscious, and they on the shoulder and they pop up on the shoulder, and one is like, be like this, and the other one is like, no, do it this way. It's like that. It could just be themselves. It could have been each other, right? It could have been aspects of this devil that pops up on your shoulder could just be someone else's opinion that could affect their decision making, or someone they're trying to impress, someone that they're following blindly by, or someone, it could just have been anything, just any negative, toxic energy that could have been facing, them, wherever they are, whether it's grandpa and father or any entities outside of that, women, I don't know. Family, right? Dad and grandpa is just like, well, shit. My name is Bennett, and I ain't in it. Queen of Cups. Look at her. Sitting over here in this emotion and not being overwhelmed. It's like these waves are harshly hitting her feet, right? And it's cold and it's deep and it's ooh. It could be to the point of freezing cold. Look at her hair. Like, that's a sense of like icy, right? And it's not bothering her. It's not bothering her at all. She's just used to it, right? And it's not in a negative space. It's in a positive space of like, this was what happened. This is my experience. And I'm sitting here and I'm wondering other things, and I'm seeking truth from why is this water so cold? Is this water drinkable? It's like, am I going to get stronger by drinking it? What should I do about this? Is this water going to heal others? Like, she's sitting here with a higher purpose that no one that's not her can understand. And I feel like that's you. I feel like you are sitting in a space where your purpose is what it is. And you have to reflect on that. You have to reflect on what you've been through and kind of harness it and turn it into like something that can be not profitable, but like you can understand why you went through it and be able to give some sort of insight to not just yourself, but other people who may have experienced different or similar situations. But also what it all means to you. Like, what is your perspective on this, and how do you feel, and not being overwhelmed by how you feel, you know? Just being like, wow, this shit cold as hell in here, but I'm not tripping. You see, look at what's coming out. King of Pentacles. Ain't that dad? Right? I said they were giving praises to who needed the praise. Right? Clapping, hand clap, proud of you. You did it, right? Like you passed that test that was supposed to happen. Six of Swords, Ten of Cups. You need to come out of the turbulent times. Save yourself. Don't drown with these people. This harmonious connection. No, hell no. Don't be brought down by whatever they are got going on. Whatever emotions that keeps them rocky and turbulent, you able to face that easily so that you can move away from it. So you cannot have to deal with this. You don't view family like this. And even if you do view the family like this, you know that that's not your fault and it's not your problem or duty to heal that. They have to heal that. They have to heal that because it's still a kid here. Like, the kids ain't supposed to bring the adults together and be like, y'all better than that, because ain't nobody listening to no kid that's saying, hey, y'all better than that. It's like, nah, this shit was going on way before me, right? This shit was going on way before, right? Seven of Wands upright. Protect yourself. Protect yourself. Even if you ain't ready to, you got to, right? That's a kid. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Like, y'all not gonna keep me from making my long-term plans, right? Like I'm going to spread my wings and fly. And it's crazy too, because the Ten of Cups in reverse and the Seven of Pentacles also is like there is no long-term goal on how to heal whatever the family needs to heal from. Like there is no one here that's trying to, say what they need to say in order to heal it. It's almost like there's no long-term visioning on this argument. There's no like, oh, I'm saying all of this to say on the surface level. In the spiritual realm, it's like, yeah, this could ignite some change in everybody. But on the surface, they're not worried about that. And you can't be worried about that. Hence why you gotta just do what you gotta do. You gotta protect yourself. You gotta make sure that you are able to like deal with that turbulence and move away from it. Cause like, no, it's not your shit to deal with. It's not your shit to harbor. They gotta figure that out. Ellie. Hey Jay, what's up? Hi Josh. Exactly. Now we good. Hey Manasi. Yes, ma'am. If you would like to. Sorry about the glare. I don't know what card it was. Let's see. Any last messages from Dad or Grandpa for Chanel? And then we move to Ellie. Yeah, lead the charge and being like, be the leader for you. Don't let the tyranny or someone else like try to overrule you, your emotions, your power, or try to make you feel limitless and powerless. No, you are stronger being able to see things from a distance, right? This king of wands, this emperor, they at a distance from whatever is going on land. Even when the emperor is right up on it, his back is turned to the town. Like, like I'm right up in it, but it ain't affecting me, right? And they'll try to get it to affect you. They'll try to have this long term, effect on you, which I feel like they've already had, but don't allow them to continue to have that long term effect on you. You see this chariot upright with the same city that's you see from the same place that this emperor is sitting in front of that he's got his back towards is the same way she moving away from it. Five of Swords in reverse, avoiding conflict, avoiding they arguments and they drama. Yeah, they gotta learn their own lessons. So you continue to keep growing and doing you. Okay, Ellie. You're welcome. Ellie and then Manasi. Time predictions on when Alex will come with some communication. When will Alex come from with some communication? Time frame predictions. It's a rainbow somewhere today, y'all. I don't see it, but I know it's there. Is that crazy? And I say that because it's kind of raining, but the sun kind of comes out. It's like I'm looking at gray skies and then I'm looking at blue skies. Still cloudy, still cold, but yeah, there's a rainbow somewhere today because the sun want to come out and it's still kind of raining, drizzling, sprinkling. Okay. Ugh. Let me see. Okay. Remember what Alex come with some communication. Will it be before the end of January? A lot of rainbows lately. Look at that. Okay, look at that. So you got the Chariot. You got some momentum. I asked, is it going to be before the end of January? Could be yes. Some momentum is brewing. I say brewing because it's like a broom, like a witch's broom, and she brews some stuff. I don't know. So he is coming with some communication. 7 is important because I did see the 7 of Swords. Okay, boom. Chariot, Lovers. 7, 13, 3. From 3 to 13 days. You see momentum, the journey, and duality. 3 to 13 days. Yep. And more feet. More feet. And that's so interesting because it's like a boot, like a masculine, then like a sandal, like a feminine. 3 to 9 days. 3 to 9 days. But something about 13 is here too. Three to 9, but I'm gonna say 3 to 13 days. Yep. For real? 13 days left too? Okay. If it's 15 days, don't be mad at me. If it's 15 days, do not be mad at me. Okay, Manasi, what's your question? I'm gonna do this deck today. If it's 15 days, don't be mad at me. 3 to 13 sound like it. I only said 15 because I seen the devil again. So he was dealing with restriction. And I seen it and it's the number 15 on there. So I was like, don't be mad at me if he a little bit late. Also too, you know, I don't know if you have tried to reach out to him, but if in that time, because I did see the masculine boot and the feminine sandal. So even if that time does go by, I feel like, you know, it's okay for you to also like go towards him because that sandal had wings on it, like a message, like I think it's Nike, the god Nike or whoever, the one who the messenger, Hermes, something like that. I don't know. Yeah, I'm tripping, but whoever had the sandals with, is that Zero Hero? Am I thinking Hercules? Don't be afraid to hit him back if in that time frame he doesn't hit you. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Okay. Yeah, that's fair. So give it about that time frame, and if you don't hear from him within that time frame, it's okay for you to go ahead and try to see what's up with him. Do I see Embry and Manasi being together? Page of Swords, the World, and the Hangman with the Four of Pentacles. Or is he lying? Eight of Pentacles. No, he not. I don't think he lying. Just to see what you about. Oh, he probably is trying to see what you about, but I don't think he's like lying. I'm seeing the Lovers at the bottom of the deck and the Eight of Wands with the Seven of Cups. I think he's trying to see what you want. Like if you want that too. Because I see the Page of Swords here, like thinking, trying to figure some stuff out. The World card is Ascension, going up, moving forward. Like, are you ready to take this? Are you ready to go on a new journey in love, or are you hung up or holding on to something from your past? That's what it feels like. Is he lying? Damn. I'm seeing the Ace of Pentacles, the Devil, the Page of Wands, and the Tower. No, I don't feel like he's lying. Because it's like, yeah, are you ready to ascend, or are you still bound and holding on to something that's toxic from your past? Are you ready to, Page of Swords, are you ready to invest in something new or be blessed, have new blessings come in? Or are you bound to the groundings of the world, the things that keep you down from your ascension? This Devil is going to restrict this World card from rising. And it's in two different places as well. Like, are y'all in the same place as well? So far as Embry goes, are you in the same place? Are you in the same state of mind as well? Like, are you ready to move forward? Are you still holding some things down? Like, especially with this Tower and this Four of Pentacles, are you still holding on to something that was broken or something that has come crashing down? Or are you ready to move forward? See, the Hangman, it's just so much. I think he's trying to figure out what you're on, like, honestly. But I don't think it's in the sense of lying. I think it's just in the sense of being sure that he's going to invest in you. This is the Six of Swords. Are you moving forward, or are you going to stay stagnated? Have you had a clean, smooth break from it? Are you still in pain? Like, yeah, are you still being held down by something toxic? Look at this. Here you got the Page of Swords, right? With the sword ready to go test the sword out, blah, 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 right? And then you got the Ace of Pentacles. So you get this new opportunity, a new investment, a blessing from beyond, right? And here's this blessing to this page to go and have this sword. There's this offer from the universe, right? And it's a Page of Swords too. So it's like, here is the sword. And then you have this pentacle. You can go buy a new sword. You got two swords now, right? Are you still like holding on to that? Because he probably got his sword ready to begin his journey, and you got this blessing to get a sword too, so that you could begin your journey too. But are you ready for that? Are you ready to level up past the past pain? Or are you still bound to it? So you got the world that's ascended high, and you got the devil that's underneath, that's down and low. So he may be ready to lift up, but you're still bound. So are you on his level is basically what I'm saying. Then you got the Hangman and the Page of Wands. The Hangman is hanging upside down from a tree, while the Page of Wands got the sword, got the wand and ready to set off on the journey. So are you hanging up on the tree, or are you ready to walk? I think it's just trying to vibe and see where you are. Like, what do you want? Okay, yeah. So that could be what it is. See, you got the Four of Pentacles in the Tower, like, and then that comes back to this. Like, are you ready to set sail? Are you ready to go? Or are you not trusting the situation? Are you not trusting yourself in love? Are you not trusting him in love? You have to be honest about this. You can't just say like, "Oh, I'm ready for love. I'm ready to move forward," and the sun is getting brighter. So I definitely know there's a rainbow. I can't see it, but I know it's there. It's great. But look, and there goes the Ten of Swords. So you got the Six of Swords, the Ace of Swords. Remember, See how you got this page and then you get the Pentacle and then you can go buy yourself a sword. You didn't even have to do that because you were blessed with not only a Pentacle but a sword. So now you got two blessings, right? You got the sword as a blessing. So you already got the weapon to match. So y'all equal, right? So you got your sword, he got his sword. He got his sword, you got your sword, and you got a Pentacle. So you can invest here or not. Then it's like I do see that fear, right? The Six of Swords and the Ace of Swords. I see this fear of being hurt because that all came out together, all these swords. You want to move on past the heartbreak, but you're still harboring onto it, right? And distrusting that a new connection won't hurt you, that you won't end up back to the Ten of Swords. This right here, the Four of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles, is like, yeah, you fear being left out in the cold again. You feel being done wrong. You are not holding on to a person, but you're holding on to an outcome, a past outcome, which you have to break free from so that you can see all the options that you have and what life has to offer you. Because you are being blessed, right? The universe is looking out for you. They're giving you aces, ace of swords, ace of pentacles. But it's this toxic energy from the past, that this fear of you moving forward and actually wanting to believe again that, like, if you do fall in love, that you won't end up in this Ten of Swords energy with being hurt, because you know what a tower feels like, or you know what a tower looks like when it's about to crash. But that's because you have to learn how to deal with those things, even if it does happen, unfortunately, right? See, for me, it feels like you got options right here to choose the Ten of Cups, right? Isn't that one of the things that's in one of those cups? Is this Ten of Cups? I feel like you like, am I choosing the right cup? You putting a lot of pressure and thinking that, or if you gonna have to fight for your happiness. Like that's what you got used to doing, is fighting for your people, fighting with your people for the love that you have, and that's not necessarily right. Right? It's not a physical fight. It's a fight together, right? Like, if it's fighting temptation, right? If it's both of y'all working together to fight the urges and temptations to look at other people or be with someone else, or even the mindset, fighting your past experiences so that you can have this newness, like literally keeping them at bay and fighting together to keep both of the past away. That's why y'all both need them swords. So when the past come attacking you, you got your partner next to you that's helping you beat it down. When his past come attacking him, you right next to him with your sword, swinging away, cutting this shit together. That's the fight. That's the fight. And it's like you have this option to have a Ten of Pentacles, but you're not trusting it because you're feeling like, and that's why I was saying the fight. And when it comes attacking you, because there goes the Five of Swords, right? Attacking on all cylinders. You got this one person with five swords, but it's one person with five swords and two that they could carry in their hand, and then three as backup, but they can't use it to fight you unless they got some sort of like magic powers that they could just dart them at you. And then more than likely, this one person who's dealing with having these, this one person can only fight with two swords at a time, which means that there's three swords just over here. So if you can give a diversion to go get one of the swords, and now you got two swords and they got two swords, and then now you fighting them with brute strength because you got two swords now that's matching them. Now he can go get the sword, and now you got two swords. He got two swords. That person already had two swords. You dismember them. You take that other sword while he fighting. You throw the other sword, or hide. You feel me? It's a strategy to you having to defeat whatever is coming towards you. You know what I'm saying? Especially with someone that you can trust or someone you can understand. Like, oh, this is what a balanced love looks like. This is what fighting together looks like. This is the fight that I want to be in, is fighting for each other, fighting to keep each other close, fighting for the love, and defending the love, defending my partner defending me. We're not fighting each other, we're fighting together. And I do see you conflicted about it, right? I do see you conflicted about if this is the right option that you want to pursue. Oh, is the okay? I don't see a rainbow, but I see the reflection of the sun. I definitely see a rainbow, but not the one in the sky. I just see it reflecting out of the raindrops, and you can see the sun too, right here, and then you can see it right here. Wow. It rained yesterday, and I just can't wait to go outside to like feel the freshness of the air. Thank you, because I'm just trying to make a little bit of sense. There go that leap of faith. Not only that, but there go that 10 of cups. There go that leap of faith in that 10 of cups. There go that wish fulfillment and really actually taking a leap of faith on that 10 of cups. I do see the 7 of swords. But see, it feels like, oh, Queen of Wands. I don't know your sign, but it more so feels that this person is going to either find someone else or have someone else, or something is going to just like your biggest fear when it comes to love is like someone else. Not you, but someone else. Because when you love, you probably love hard, love deep, and you give a lot. And it's okay to not, to not feel ready for that, right? But just be honest and communicate. Like, I do like you a lot, but am I ready for that type of commitment? I still have this fear. I have this fear of being hurt. So this is the alternative. We could date, but we gotta date safe, right? We gotta, on third party. I know, and that's the fear. You have trouble trusting that. You have trouble trusting that. But there go the 10 of cups and the page of cups. There goes that fulfillment, and there goes that offer, that message, that person that's ready to give you something, that's ready to give you that love offering, that honesty of how they really truly feel. And sometimes people are emotionally unstable. Sorry, I thought somebody was still in my car. Oh, you started crying? Let's see. Anything else from Manasi? The devil. 3 of wands. 3 of cups. The Hierophant. I love that. There go God. Look at him. The Temperance and the Magician. You gotta learn how to trust yourself. 3 of cups. Yeah, you want the love, you want the companionship, you want to feel what being in love is like. You want that partnership, you want that joy, you want that harmony within the relationship, but you're also holding yourself back. And then you holding yourself back in regards to fear. Fear is holding you back because you're like, damn, I don't want to be hurt. I don't want there to be other people to disrupt or distort the love that I am building or trying to cultivate with someone. So that I could be happy, so that I can have that commitment in that person, right? But it's like this devil is holding back a lot of things. And I'll tell you, the devil is holding back you moving forward, right? And seeing long-term like plans, making long-term plans, because no, the devil, he's going to come in here and try to stop the long-term plans. He doesn't want you to have them. Then it's like you fear that the devil is going to come and create a third party and have that negative toxic energy on that. And this is all the fears, right? The Hierophant, the devil is going to prevent you from having that long-term commitment, that love, that family, that husband, that all of that, right? The devil is going to also continue to block you off from being balanced and having that sense of like patience, right? Like the devil is going to make you feel like you got to hurry up and jump into a commitment. Then you jump into the wrong one, you choose the wrong cup, and now it's in a toxic situation, right? The devil is going to try to damper your manifestations, make you doubt that the people that you manifest aren't the right ones, or try to even keep you from manifesting so that you can't have what you want. Like you can't see clearly. You don't have any clarity about who these people are, what you want. You feel like you just falling in love with them because you want that companionship, and it's in a negative, toxic way. This devil, you have to rid that. You have to overcome ideal, that idealism of you not being able to have something because someone else will ruin it, right? Like you have to trust yourself. You have to be patient. You have to see your goal and how you want your life to be, what's coming in for you. You have to do your part to help create that harmony, and then you can't create harmony if you got the fear of the devil there. The devil can't play a part in what you got going on. Hey, Tasha, I got you. Ray, yes, you could donate. No, you ain't ready for a baby yet. And that's just what it is. Let's grow. Let's see if you deserve this. You know what I'm saying? Let's see if you deserve us starting a family together. Like I need to be able to trust you in a different way. Like speak up, use your voice. Don't let the devil keep, just don't let, and what I'm about to say is like, don't let the devil hinder you from speaking on what you want, right? Because it's this fear of you gonna lose this person all the way completely if you don't have the baby. Like, no, like you have to say, well, I'm okay with having a child, but not right now. I need to make sure that me and you are more established as a couple, right? That I don't want to have a child with you and then we don't end up together. That's another child that I have, and I'm doing this by myself. Like, I need to have that trust. I need to have that. Speak up. Let them know. Speak up. Let them know what your manifestations are, what you are trying to curate, how they gonna meet you in the middle. Yeah, perfect. A baby with him. Really? Okay. That's good. Okay, Tasha, thank you. You're after Manasi, and then Ray, you're after Tasha. You've been talking about my goals in your hair shop. Run that, then I'll push the baby. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Okay. Do I see Manasi having a baby with Embry? 10 of Pentacles, yep. 10 of Pentacles, yep. And the crazy thing about this 10 of Pentacles is that stability has to be established. So I feel like if you get the Pentacles, if you get that stability, if you get that hair shop, if he helps you achieve your goals, then you will help him achieve his goals and having that child. So yeah, but not without. I'm glad it wasn't cups, right? Like I'm glad it was the Pentacles where you have everything that you want. He has everything that he wants, and it's equal. Yeah, but after stability is established, for sure. I don't see why not. After stability is established. Oh, could be a marriage too. Could be a marriage in there too. Can't see it. That's the 4 of Wands. Oh, should just write it down. That's the 4 of Wands. Wow. Okay, Tasha. Let's go with this one. Oh, he said that. You're welcome. I said Payme. Why is Denise the neighbor watching Tasha? Why is this neighbor Denise over here watching Tasha? As if Tasha's business has anything to do with Denise, because it don't. So why is she watching her? That's crazy. And she always is riding by her house. Aquarius. What's up with her? Tasha, don't you worry about a thing. We about to get down to what Denise is watching you for. The nosy neighbor. Rosie, Miss Nosy. Why is Denise watching Tasha? Ooh, that's crazy. She's in your business. No, she's in your business, yo. She wanna know like who you dating if you she wanna know. She wanna know your whereabouts. She wanna know everything about you. Not like everything about you, but she worried about who's in your house, who coming and going, like who's there, like everything. Everything. If you moving, like if you got, you know what I'm saying? Like who's over there? Like who's that popping out? Who's getting out the car now? Who's over here visiting? Like, oh, she got somebody else over here now. Oh, this is a different dude. Oh, this is the same dude. I wonder if he doing this and doing that over there. Look, she's just nosy. Reflection. This woman looking out the window and all type of stuff, reflecting, looking to see like who over there? What they doing now? Oh, it's a party. I should call and complain. Who getting out the car now? Oh, okay, yeah. Like, look, the homestown. The door is halfway open. Like, she want to be invited in or something like that. It's a sense of admiration that she has for you. I see this is as the single mom, the queen of rings. How she getting her money? How she doing this? How she being able to afford this or afford that? She got kids. Like how she able she by herself. She over there a single mom. So how she able to do this? And who is that coming up in her house? It's crazy. She stay in the window looking. Oh my God. Oh, for real? She in that window. She's in that window. Like she know when you get home from work. I'm talking about she know when you getting out the car. She can hear your keys. She know your sound of your keys. She know the sound of your car door when it closed. She know it all. She in that window trying to see. Like she wanted to look in your house. I don't know if you ever had her in your house, but she's so curious as to what's in it. Like I don't know. I don't know. Like I don't know what it is. If you have your door open while you bringing in your groceries, she looking to see what's in your house from that window. She's peeping. She got a couch. What color is it? Like she's oh my God. Yeah, she crazy. Yeah. Look, the caregiver or something like that. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Like who taking care of you? Look, if it's a man up in there, it got to be a man taking care of her. Like, what is that your business for? I don't know if you had a man pull up to your house or is she waiting to see if a man pull up to your house, telling you like who you have up in your house or something like that. She's completely worried about it. Like guest list, all type of stuff. High priestess in a cocktail party. I think I don't see any negative cards on here, right? I don't see any negative cards on here. Still don't. Not the bottom of the deck. I still don't. I feel like this is a sense of just like admiration. Like maybe whatever is going on in her house, like she's not happy with. like if she's just super lonely, if she wants a friend, if she want to talk, and she just is like a very like not antisocial, but she just like socially awkward maybe. Like she probably want to be invited out. She probably want to tell you something too. Like she probably wants somebody to talk to, but she just too like invested into your life. Yeah, she's just so super invested into your life. Like, how do you keep winning? Like, basically, like, how do you keep winning? Like, I guess, like, right here, you probably can't see because it's way over here, right? But like, you doing your thing. This is the Queen of Pentacles, so you getting your money, but it's like you getting your money. You still able to like cook dinner, like you still like however you're balancing out life she can't do that or she hasn't been able to do that or master that or she's just super interested in how you're able to do it and you're just like being a caregiver you just being a mom like you're just like this is what it takes I don't know like go do something else. Oh I'm so smart I'll pick him up bring him to the back door that's so funny she almost 60 Rosie the nosy fucking neighbor yeah yeah. She can't and you know the thing too is that with that age gap too, I just feel like she was never able to have what you have. Like I said, I see a king of wands. So this king of wands to me is like someone who is like about their business, about their money, a real leader, a true leader. I see also this king of wands got a ring on their finger. Like how do you keep getting these commitments? Like how she always got a man, how she always got somebody over there. Like she can't be this taking care of her kids and also taking care of a man because she couldn't do that. No, you can't take care of your kids and take care of a man, Rosie. You can hardly take care of your damn self. But you over here worried about me. You need to worry about you. What's going on in your house? You better clean them glass windows. Your house probably be dirty, but your windows is clean so you can see about that house. You need to get attended to what you need. You don't need to be worried about who I'm bringing in my house. You don't pay no bills over here. She has a husband and one son, yeah. How do you balance that? How are you balancing that out? See, she might be in an impossible situation where her husband looking at other people. And she might think that her husband looking at you. Or she over here saw her husband, her husband ain't come home and she just fixated on you or something like that. He came home late and she thought he was over there. That's why she got the other neighbor. You watch out for my husband because I think he be looking at her. Oh, I think she's looking at him. Yeah. I see somebody, I see she definitely got a friend to shoulder she crying on somebody feeling bad for her. That's probably why they trying to help her. She's enlisted help. It's okay, Denise. You ain't gotta be sad. Okay, I'll help you. I'll keep an eye out. The end. The death card. Because you know what? To me, it's a very sad situation. She does feel really alone. She does. I feel like, yeah, with her husband and her son or whatever, I still feel like she's not fulfilled. I feel like she don't feel like she's been able to live her life the way that she wanted to. So I think she's low key vicariously living through you. And whatever you are able to establish, the fun that you are having, whatever it is that whatever it is. If you moving away, she gonna be wondering where you moved to. She gonna get the intel, the drop on the location. She gonna need to know. Maybe she might want to move, or maybe she feel like you're about to move, and she want to ask you mad questions. She gonna ask you a lot of stuff. Like she's gonna get in your business to be nosy. Look, she a gambling. Yeah, yep. Date card, the single mom. Yeah, the Bachelor. How are you able to get these men? Like like it could have something to do with men, but it also could just have something to do with like you not needing a man too. Oh, something to do with that. Something like you don't need validation from others to still do what you need to do for yourself. Like you are the front runner. You are the one that's winning the race every time. You are the one that's just like being victorious and with the outcome, whether it's having a new fine man in your life, well put together, a businessman, or if you just like leading the charge with that. You just give Empress energy, and she was never able to like establish that independence on her own. Maybe she needs her man to survive. But I do feel like she has been opening up about like why, like what it is, and that's why somebody just feels so bad for her because she kind of try to go and try to like make people feel bad for her. She's not independent at all, and that's like her fight. Like she's very jealous. It's like she's jealous of you until you put her on the spot. Oh, Rosie, let's have a party at your house. Y'all can't come to mine because my water pipe busted. Like every time you put her on the spot, she like freeze up, but she know everybody business. And then you asking her questions about her business. Now it's like uncomfortable. Now you uncomfortable. You got to divert and dart. You can't speak the truth on you, but you know the truth on everybody else, or at least the truth you think you know. At least the truth you think you know. You don't know anything. Yeah, she's a watcher. She's a watcher, and drama like entertains her. Her being the center of attention in some way, so she has to have a use for something else. Especially when them parlays don't hit. Especially when she gamble her money up. She don't win from gambling. She ain't dumb enough to lose it all, but she'll go low. She'll get low. Yeah. Yep, I know it about like your music and being too loud. She in the window looking to see like who over there. Like if you having a party, that's what she'll say. Like it's like her front door is wide open and I can hear the music blaring loud. Like no, you can't. You're lying. Yeah, she just likes drama. She hates you because she ain't you. Yeah. Hey, Vadehi. Ray, are you here? Yeah, you're welcome. She ain't nothing to worry about, Tasha, for real. She really not. She's really not. She wants to be, but she is not. Yeah, ignore her. Ignore her. Ignore her. Denise. Oh, Denise. Niece. Is Ray here? Whew. Her crazy ass. Her peeping Tom ass. Looking out that window. Always in the window. Trying to see. Come outside, Denise. It's okay. Might need some fresh air. It's all right. Or she wanted to be invited to the function so bad just to see what's going on, just to be over there mad and complaining. Just to see what's going on. Ooh, they was drinking over there, and they was doing what they was twerking or something. I don't know. They was switching in the swang into the music. It was just so disrespectful. Like, girl, have a fucking beer. Chill out. Have a cup of wine, glass of wine or something. Pour yourself up some. Pour yourself up some, Denise. Chill out. Hit this joint. She gonna call. Oh, you put that fence up? Oh damn. She calling somebody. No. You can't put no fence up. That's not sanctioned. Your ass is not sanctioned, Denise. Go on back in the house. Don't worry about my fence. Don't worry about my sanction. You go worry about being sanctified. How about that? Worry about my fence. You laughing at? No one. Oh. Oh, it's okay, Ray. You could go ahead and put your question now. Oh, it's okay, buddy. It's not gonna make. It's okay. It's not gonna come out of there. But if you're gonna play with that, go sit down so you can have them all together. Okay, what's coming to what is Ray's love life looking like? See what he's out for love for Denise. Not Denise. Look at Denise over here. And Ray. What do we have for love for Ray? Let's see. Eight of Swords and the Nine of Wands. I love this depiction of this Eight of Swords. I don't know why. I usually be frustrated with the Eight of Swords, but this depiction right here with this big moon in the background, I love that. She's blindfolded, she's bound, but it's still just such a beautiful sight. So much there. So much like tenacity and passion there. So it's like getting ready to come out of this space of stagnancy, of feeling like there are no valid options or this or that in love. Eight of Swords, Nine of Wands. So yeah, it's like be open, be ready, be. It's like someone may have their eye on you or something that you might not see, even though you're facing the right direction, right? Like these two people are facing each other. This Eight of Swords and this Nine of Wands, they're looking at each other. It's like somebody's ready to do the work and look you in the face and really like come towards you, but they see that you are unavailable, mentally unavailable, or just not focused on that. Like you're harnessed into your own world. You in your own little world. And they are too, but they can see you. And it's like if they see that you are even looking at them, like they're waiting on you to like see them. If you can like see them and like look them in the eye and they can look you in the eye, that they'll come out from behind their own wands, right? And be ready to like show you some sort of action. But they can't see that that's maybe what you want, or maybe like it's okay for them to move forward towards you. If this is not someone, because that is a masculine, that's a feminine. So if it's not that case, then it's just like, yeah, y'all see that you're just kind of closed off and just like, you know, focused on the work that you've done on yourself or for yourself. But there's a big decision that you need to make because I see the Judgment card. And I feel like with the Judgment card, it's just like, you know, have a good sense of judgment, have like very, very solid, clear judgment on who it is that you are going to be working with in a relationship. Like actually choosing to put the past pain and heartbreak behind you to start a new cycle, to be able to begin again. You got the Ten of Swords. Here, right here, you got the Ten of Pentacles, and then you got the Page of Swords again. So I'm saying, like, back to the first original storyline of there's this person that could be watching you. Look, Page of Swords and the Nine of Wands, watching to see if you are going to see them, if you're going to look them in the eye and give them that sign that they need to move forward towards you. I don't know if you know a Sagittarius. Could be a Sagittarius male with some air in their chart. Could be an air sign. Aquarius, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. But yeah, it's like with this Eight of Swords, it's like you blocked off of like having this Ten of Pentacles, having this stability, having this relationship. Maybe even like again with that Judgment is not feeling like you are going to like you don't see clear options or something. Like you don't see the clear options of someone or people around you maybe, and you're blocked off because people around you aren't people that you would say like, oh, you could be with them for a long time. Could be past options. I've seen the full card. You are Sag. Wow. Katie, yes, if you would like to, sure. Okay, let's see. Knight of Wands. So there's going to be a big decision. I think this person is going to end up coming forward towards you with this Knight of Wands. Or maybe this is you that's going to be able to break free out of this Eight of Swords and be able to like kind of be like, you know what, I'm here now. Because I do see the Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So I don't know if you're just now meeting this person or if they just seen you around. Four of Cups. Four of Cups. Yeah, I don't know if you like frequent a tea shop or a coffee shop or something like that. I just seen the moon at the bottom of the deck, but it was in reverse, and that's really weird because I don't have any reversals in this deck. Knight of Swords. You have to be willing to kind of come out of this Eight of Swords. That's your judgment. That's the decision that you have to make. And then it's they're going to have to be able to. It's so weird. Look, it started off as the Eight of Swords, and then you have the Knight of Wands. Now you then it had the Nine of Wands with the Knight of Swords. It's like y'all have to be able to want to come rushing in towards each other, like giving that one person the eye, like the nod of approval. What is the Judgment card doing here? What is the Judgment card doing here? Nine of Pentacles. Are you going to choose to continue to be, stable in self? And then the Ten of Swords is the world. Are you going to do the work that you need to do to grow and be independent, but also be open to this Ten of Pentacles? You got the Nine of Pentacles here, which is the growth that you decided to focus on yourself and your individuality. But then it's also like you still may want this love connection. So you have to be able to break out of that Eight of Swords energy and be able to like follow your passions and know that it's in alignment. Like these two knights are rushing the same way. Like they're running together. I don't know if this is someone you will run into. Somebody you may run into, or you could be kind of going the same path, going the same way. This is 12, 12, 12. The Fool. 12, 12. Something about it. And I looked at the clock and it says, I looked at the microwave, it's 2 minutes faster. 12:21. And then the moon came out. I don't think you know this person yet, but either you're traveling, moving forward, or just going to be out more. I think it's just about you getting out more. Maybe night out, maybe night owl, or this person is a night owl, something like that. Yeah, star card. Something that you're doing for yourself. I don't know if it's just something you like. If you go into like, if you are frequenting a coffee shop or a tea store or something like that, that you bump into this person. Something about these cups. I think I'm saying the tea, like a tea store or a teacup shop, or like I don't know if it's like Starbucks or something, but it's like a bunch of cups. Like if you shopping for new like teacups or coffee mugs or something like that. Or if you're going out to have drinks, it's a bunch of cups. And that kind of makes sense with the going like a night out, like you're traveling or something, or you moving forward or just putting yourself out there. Because from the Eight of Swords to the Fool, it just feels like, yeah, you breaking out of that stagnancy, that protection that you feel like you're building up for yourself for whatever reason that you're there to figure out what you need to figure out. And then the Fool is like, okay, I'm breaking out of that and now I'm taking risk and I'm going outside and I'm spending some time outside. I'm spending some nights outside. I'm going to different places. It doesn't have to be a bar. It's not everybody's vibe to be out clubbing or anything like that. But it's like maybe a lounge, maybe just to dinner. Like, maybe if it's just being out and being a little bit more social. But like it's like you guys are going to meet at the same place or be going in the same direction, maybe even in life. Like you guys are in alignment. This person is in alignment with you. But I don't think you know this person because the moon is here. The Chariot, look, I'm telling you, I don't know if you traveling and y'all going to the same place or something. The Fool, the two knights, Knight of Wands, Knight of Swords, and then the Chariot, then the moon. Like, I don't know if you traveling or something. Yeah, some sort of trip you might be taking. I don't know if you flying out somewhere. I'm seeing a lot of clouds with this Ace of Pentacles. If you winning, like if you going to be like winning a trip, or if you won a trip to go somewhere, won a contest, or if you were like for Christmas, there was an office party that said they're sending you away or something, but it's some sort of flying, something about you flying, taking a trip. Yeah, you don't have to go out to a bar or something, but this is like you traveling or like maybe even in a car, maybe like directionally you guys are going the same way, or you end up in the same place. I don't know if you're planning a trip this year, or if this is your sign to plan a trip. But you actually have to get out of that Eight of Swords energy. You have to go. You don't have to go to like a bar or something, but like something. You got to get out. Can't be in that Eight of Swords energy. How will, yeah, the Fool card just flipped up again. And you see, this person is on a journey. They got their like knapsack or whatever on their stick. All their belongings on the stick is over their shoulder and they going. You got to be ready. Take the leap of faith. 6 of Pentacles. Look, telling you, it's going to be a common cause connection for you and this person. Some traveling or something. Y'all going in the same way. It's equal give and take, equal balance, the equal balanced connection. And I feel like you've been waiting for it, or even maybe been holding out on, I don't know, taking that trip, going to that place that you may have always wanted to visit. Something else is falling. Yes, the world. I don't know if you want to travel the world and you just been really hesitant about doing it or something, but the world came out again. And now it signified that travel card with that chariot, moving forward, taking a trip. But also like being open, like seeing, looking for some options. Because that 8 of Swords is not giving that you're looking for anybody. Or that you're even emotionally or like you don't come off available. Not emotionally, but like you just don't come off like you're available. King of Pentacles, Earth sign male. Yeah, emotionally it's like you come off like, over it. Don't want to deal. Don't want to deal. But then it's again like you don't want to deal with everybody. You just want to deal with that one person. Who is this person? Who is this person? 4 of Swords. Oh, that's interesting. See, there's someone right here that's sitting on the ground and those 4 swords are lifted. And then there's someone that's sitting here, up here, above, right? I don't know if you can see. There's someone sitting up here. And they can see this person, and this person is looking like straight. They're not looking up. So someone you don't see or you won't see coming, they'll see you and they'll be like, I don't know if it's a good time. She's not looking at me. They need you to look at them, see? So they can come and have this conversation, offer you something. And that's interesting too, because as she's sitting down right here, this person is higher up. You see this person sitting down right here, this person being higher up. The Lovers at the bottom of the deck and something fell. What was it? 5 of Pentacles in reverse. Releasing yourself from some sort of like, could be spiritual poverty, or like maybe you just feeling like left out in the cold, but like kind of getting back into the swing of things. Because the 5 of Pentacles upright is left out in the cold. So reverse, I feel like this is coming in from out of the cold. And they offering you that like, hey, cool, you want to come in here? Hey, you want to do this? Hey, you want to hang out? I see there's new love, but I see some healing on your part that you have to do in order to like really bring that towards you. And then also being able to like travel and then like come out of that energy where you seem to be unavailable. Because there could be a true love connection that's coming in for you. Someone whose feelings and emotions are actually balanced. Someone that's right for you. Someone who is like understanding of who you are and how you can be. And really, like, again, the world is here. That's the 3rd time. The world is here. That lifts you up. That supports you being lifted up too. That supports you. Yep. 6 is wow. Somebody who recognizes you. Someone who doesn't play games, and they're fun. Like, they're fun in their own right, but they don't play games. They're not juggling you. They're balanced. They're balanced. Could be an air sign or could be a earth sign. This is someone new. This is someone new. Definitely. Yeah, but the Ten of Pentacles is here. You just gotta come out of the mindset that like it won't happen for you. Like, you know, you gotta come out of that. You gotta come in from out of the cold. You have to. And you gotta go start going places, start traveling. If it's like the world, someplace in the world that you wanted to go that you haven't been to yet, or just somewhere you may have been before, but it requires you to travel to it, go. Yes, Katie, you can. Yeah. Gotta travel. Gotta go towards this person. Gotta be open so that person can come towards you. Because you may still be in that Eight of Swords energy, right? That Eight of Swords just blocked off, closed off. maybe throughout the year you'll start to like open up yourself for this love, because right now it just seems like maybe you desire it but you don't fully fully want it to, like you're not committed to it, like you're not like, oh, I want love and I'm going to get it by any means, like I'm coming out of this time, like you're just kind of like, well, I'm going to just sit here, they're going to have to find me, because it's like you just don't want to be bothered with it right now. That's okay. But yeah, you're gonna have to move. You're gonna have to travel towards it. You're gonna have to go get it. If you don't, it won't. You're coming off very like closed off and into self and not like available. So if people do see you and find you attractive or find them to have some sort of connection with you, it's like you don't make eye contact with that person to like allow them to come towards you. It's like you kind of like turn your head and look the other way and never look again. Like you just never look back over there to like show them that you're interested. So they like, okay, well, she's not available. Let me move on. Let me just go over here. Gotta be more open, be more available. 30 more minutes to send donations or ask questions. So we'll do yes or no's for the next 30 minutes and then donations. But in 30 minutes I will be getting off. So if you want to send donation or ask a yes or no, that is now we are at the time to do so. And then I'm going to get off of here and go to have a day at work. So we'll do that. We'll do that. That's what we done. That's what we done. Okay, thank you, Katie. You can go ahead and leave your question when you're ready. The end result of your connection with Jordan will end up in a stable relationship, or is it just a lesson that you need to let go? Okay. Let's see the ending result with Katie and Jordan. Will they end up in a stable relationship, or is it a lesson and she needs to let go? Okay, let's see what's going on with Katie and Jordan. Let's see. Okay, surrender. Seeing surrender and the Seven of Pentacles, achievement, surrender, achievement. You're hung up and you may need to surrender. Achievement. Let's see, what's that? Let's get some more on that. Ambition, but in reverse. Knight of Swords is in reverse. So there's someone who is hung up on it being something more than what it is currently. And then it just feels like there's an energy of like someone not having any ambition for the relationship whatsoever. And that's the only one that's in reverse. And I usually don't take reversals from this deck, but it popped out like that. Adventure. Yep, somebody's just not moving in the same, like, it's just like these two people are not moving in the same direction for the relationship, right? There's someone who's hung up and that wants to have this achievement, but the achievement is not achieving because it's like someone else is moving in the opposite direction, right? Transition. It's like movement, but like moving against each other instead of moving together, right? Like imagine being in this rowboat and one person trying to row backwards and the other person trying to row like backwards too. Like everybody's rowing backwards. In this sort of situation with this boat, there will be someone who's rowing forward and then someone who's rowing backwards so that y'all are moving in the same way. Even though y'all not doing the same, y'all not going in the same direction, the boat is going to go in, you know what I'm saying? Because if y'all back to back and you're wrong, if you're facing each other and you're connected with like, we got this, we're going to row this boat north, we're going north, and like you both have to row north. So whoever is back is to north, they got to row backwards, and whoever's front is facing north, they have to row forward. And it feels like here it's someone who's trying to row forward and the other person is trying to the both of you are rowing backwards. You're trying to move forward, he's not trying to go with you, and that's creating that turbulence in the water, right? Like, what way are we rowing? Like, the boat is confused, the water is confused, the paddles are confused. Like, where are we going? So it's like, no matter how much you feel like, okay, this person could be your person, you're holding on to them, you having all these memories, you've been really patient with this person, Katie, it just feels like you can't force someone to want to go on this adventure with you, right? Jordan has to make that decision very clearly on his own to be like, yes, I want to row with you, right? I want to row with you. I want to go in this direction with you. That's what I want. And it's just like a pull and a push and pull, and then it creates this place of like, okay, well, we're both in this boat together. I want to go this way, you want to go that way, and there's only one boat, so we're gonna have to get out this water. We're gonna have to get to some land. And if you want to, you know what I mean, and if we can't work out what we gotta work out going to this destination, then when we get there, we go our separate ways. You get your own damn boat, Jordan. I don't know. I'll leave you there. I'm going. Or something to that effect, but it is a sense of someone needs to surrender, right? Or somebody wants to be let go, right? I see this boot and it's hanging on by a thread, right? And they like are just hanging here. They're not doing anything with it. They're trying to see it from a different perspective because that's what the hanged one is seeing a situation from a perspective, but also stagnancy. There's no forward movement. And you have movement right here with this boat, but you can't move if you're still like hung up or forced or captured, right? You have to surrender and give the, you know, that sense of fight or that struggle or whatever to really allow to see if you freed this person, will they run for the hills and run away and never come back, or will they come down, get cut down, say they need to go find themselves, and then and come back to you. You can't force anyone to go with you just because you want them to. They have to want themselves to do it too. And that's vice versa too. Whether that person, you feel like he has a hold on you that you need to let go, like you need him to free you, cut you loose so that you can go find yourself. And if y'all come back together, then okay, boom, that was why we had to go through that time, because now we are both actively choosing each other. Okay, I'm gonna put transition over here. No, I'm so stuck. Okay. We're gonna get into it. We're gonna get more on this. What is the hanged one doing here? What is surrender doing here? Why is surrender here? Priorities. Yep. I'm gonna tell you. Somebody has to establish some independence. Like maybe this is both parties, but I really feel like this is someone needing to establish their independence or grow independently before they can really decide on this connection. This is the 7 of gems. This is the 2 of gems. That's 9 gems, 9 pentacles, which is growing, right? And growing alone, doing so alone, really knowing and being comfortable with who you are, and also being comfortable alone, right? What do you want? How do you know you want that? Like, how are you maturing? How are you um focused on something that you are creating for yourself before you have that relationship with that person? Who are you outside of that relationship? Like where are you headed in your journey? And then, are you following this person, or are y'all on the same path of like we have established both separately our independence, and we're going to, work together to get to the way that we're trying to go. We're going to come together, but we already got individuality established. Feels like someone is giving too much of themselves to the connection, and that's like not healthy for a relationship to work, because it's one person that's just super into it and the other person is like, I need space and independence. See, look, hard work. Just as I was saying, somebody needs to work on themselves. Someone needs to go and establish some independence on their own. Hard work on themselves or for themselves. We broke up. We don't talk now, but emotionally, I'm still rowing like insane women. No. Let's see. A Princess of Clouds. So this is my Knight of Swords in reverse. Ambition is in the reverse. So the lack of ambition to this connection. Why is this here? Strength. That's what you need. Strength. Okay. Let's see. Community. 3 of Cups. Adventure. Adventure is clarified by the 3 of Cups. And that one says community. And then you got 4 of Lightning, Homecoming. And resilience. Okay, let's break it down. So for me, Katie, I feel like, yeah, okay, the breakup happened. Separation happened. You're rowing one way, he's rowing the other way. There's a breakup, you don't speak. It is a time for you now to really work on yourself, because it feels like you're pouring a lot of yourself and your movements into just having this connection with someone who's not rowing with you, not doing the work like you are. That's why we see 9 of wands. This is the 9 of wands. It says resilient. Someone who's working on it, but are working on it alone. You work on it and you build up, right? So you have these wands and you build up all of these wands and you get that foundation and you keep on building and you keep on building, keep building. And then you look up and you stop because you're tired and you've got calluses and everything like that. And you realize, oh my God, I've built an entire house, but I'm still here by myself. And I'm gonna go inside this house and I'm gonna shower up and I'm gonna lay down and take a break because I'm tired, right? It's like you are the one that's working on this connection to build up something that someone else is not here to give, right? Someone else is not here to enjoy what you have worked for. But then you think about it, right? You aren't supposed to be building this house on your own. You're not supposed to be building up something and putting all your hard work and your efforts into something by yourself, especially when it's meant for two, right? You're building something that's meant for two, but the one it's one person who's building it and the other person is long gone and not here to help and assist. Yeah, you'll have a sense of stability, but that's for you. So if you are going to go and build this house, don't build this house putting J's on the wall or a mat that says K and J home because J is not here. And furthermore, if you ask me, he didn't do anything to deserve to have a space in his house if he didn't put in any work to help you build it for you too, right? So it feels as though the transition now with you rowing is that you're rowing to stability. You're rowing to your own stability, right? Because you said you're still rowing. And that's okay. Still row. Because look, it's only one paddle in this boat anyway. It's only one paddle in the boat anyway. So keep rowing, but row to your own stability. And if he decides that now he wants to have this relationship, then you make him work for it. You make him have this resilience to work for his space here. To earn his space here, to show you why he needs to be here, or why he should be here. Now he has to deserve it, not because you want this so bad, because when you wanted it so badly, y'all weren't speaking, y'all wasn't talking, y'all at a distance, y'all were broken up. So to me, I feel like with this homecoming, I do think at some point that there will be some realization, maybe on Jordan's behalf, where he is realizing how the love that y'all have had, the times that y'all have shared, the memories, and he'll probably want that again. But he can't come to that conclusion without that space that he needs, his own personal journey to see that this is what he wants. And I don't want to give you false hope and say, oh, that's what's going to happen. But I just want you to know that, okay, even if that does happen, right? In that time, you cannot stay fixated on trying to build something up for the both of you. You have to build for yourself. So for me right now with ambition in reverse, it almost feels like you are lacking that ambition to have strength in self, your own strength, your inner strength to persevere. Yes, right. You can ask yes or no, but you don't have that ambition that you need to be like, I am strong and I can persevere without this. No, it's not going to be easy. Yes, you will feel the pain. Yes, you will miss Jordan every single day. You probably think of him every single day. You'll probably even still want him every single day. But once you finish rowing and you get to where you're going and you say, I'm tired, and you go home and you go to sleep, you're not no longer thinking about this person. You're thinking about your rest. You're thinking about the recovery. You're thinking about you now. But that's because you overworked yourself with trying to get to a point where, you can have this relationship. So it's like you have to surrender to that while you don't feel like you're calm. Okay, yeah, exactly. Here's the thing though, and this is what I'm trying to tell you, Katie. If he never comes to that conclusion, you've you surrendered to that, right? You have to understand that he has his own free will, and that's life. You have free will, he has free will too. And I say your free will is two things. Your free will is to surrender to this connection and say, okay, I'm not going to hold on to this anymore. I'm going to let him go, right? I'm going to let him go, and I'm going to go work on me, right? I'm going to have achievement with my hard work. This is self work with trying to plant these pentacles with this achievement, right? To plant the seeds that you need to grow, and then the hard work and dedication that it takes to tend to those seeds that you planted, to water it, to give it the right sun, to continue to nurture it, to take all the weeds out so that you can have success and growth. It's a hammer here. And these hammers are hammering these pinnacles, and these pinnacles are up these gems, and these gems are up here, right here. And this is a reward, right? This is a reward of being recognized that, hey, you did it. You put in a lot of hard work to grow by yourself, and that happened. Now, if he never understands or never comes to that realization, fine, okay, he never did. But you gained so much for yourself because you decided to sit there as he did. You didn't put too much control over it. And then also too, it's like you have to relinquish that control. You can't keep him somewhere he doesn't want to be, because he starts to resent and feel like it's a hostage situation and that he's only there for you. And because he would be only there for you, he doesn't know himself. And that's very important to have and establish that individuality. And that's what I was saying here earlier about your priorities. And you are your biggest priority. He is not. He has his own thing that he has to do with. You have to be able to have whatever you got going on, and then he has whatever he has going on, and then the balance. How do you balance your stability, your individuality, and then having that connection with him as well, and then having him be a part of that, and y'all flowing together? This is like the infinity sign, and this person juggling these two pentacles, but you have the hands to do it. So even if he never realizes that, right, you have grown so much from that because you surrendered and let it go and started to focus on you and not focus on you and him, you and Jordan. No, it's not about Jordan anymore. Jordan has to figure that out. You even now have to come to a space where you like, do I want Jordan? What did he do to help me build up to get to this point? Because he, yeah, maybe inspired the growth, but he did not do the work to grow. You understand what I'm saying? No. Even if he does come back, he probably will realize, okay, this is more the same as what I had before, or I thought this is what I wanted, but I didn't. And he has that right, because you have that right too. You have that right too. So if he comes back, there's no guarantee that you will want him to stay because of everything that you've done. Because you might do a lot of work on you. He might decide, hey, I need to go back to Katie. Comes back to Katie, but he's the same way that and did not grow. And you're like, but I've established so much growth on my own that this just isn't, I'm not the same person. I'm not the same Katie that you knew from when we broke up. I'm someone different. I've elevated. I've changed. I've grown. You haven't grown. And so now we're not at the same level. And now I can't make you a priority because I have to prioritize myself. And you're still very low vibrational. And I've elevated in high vibes. It's going to take time. But see, that's why you have to invoke that transition. You have to be the one to keep going forward and coming out of that turbulent time. And it is a mental game, right? It is mentally hard for you to forget about him. But you have to prioritize yourself. You can't fall in love with Jordan all over again if he's not there to do it. Like if he's not there to show you that he's worth that time and effort, or even show you that he's willing to do the work with you. I actually do see that this person is going to want to come back to you, but this is after you've established um your own stability, right? When you've worked on yourself and you've grown. Once you really let him go and release him, I feel like he will want that reunion. But we'll see. I'm gonna clarify these cards. The Hierophant, unlearn. See that? Unlearn, surrender, and prioritize yourself, and unlearn the habits of what you've learned while you were so connected to someone else. Learn about yourself. Learn about you, what you want. Yep. What is achievement and hard work doing here? Inspiration. Yes, I said that. He inspired the growth, but he didn't help you. Right? He didn't help you grow. He inspired it. But you have to use this time to really be like, you know what? I'm going to choose me today. I'm thinking about Josh. Let me go do something that I just force myself to think about me. Until it's not a force myself to think about me. It's, oh no, I've established something that I have to focus on. You know what I mean? That this is so important to me and only me that Josh has nothing to do with this. And you are going to think about him. You love him, right? You have love for him. Y'all shared space. Y'all were in a relationship. Y'all broke up. It's going to be time, that you do that, but don't stay stagnated in that. It's a thought that comes. I mean, I'll see if you want to, you can, but I'm going to take raise yes or no, and then yeah. So if you're going to donate, try to do that now. Okay. With ambition in reverse and compassion with the strength card, it's an equal give and take, right? I think what you put into you is what you get out. That's the sense of achievement. You pouring into yourself. And as long as you are pouring into yourself and showing yourself that love, that's the balance. Because then you realize, oh wow, look at everything that I was able to accomplish on my own based off of this breakup, right? Like I was able to do this because we broke up. If we wouldn't have broke up, I would have never been able to find myself doing this. I probably would never be doing something like that, right? So it is that whatever work that you put into yourself, you are getting back in a different way. But the universe, God, angel, spirit, they're all supportive of you and giving you those gifts, those aces, right? And it's the equal give and take. What is the venture and community? I think I like this part. Anxiety. Yeah. Um, the reason why I said that is like it's like you don't have to go forward in life trying to replace Josh or Jordan. Sorry, I don't even know his name. Replace Jordan. It's more so you focused on you and not being afraid to continue on to your journey by yourself without Jordan. It's about Katie, all about Katie. And it's okay to think about him, but don't be afraid to see what else is out there for you. Not who else, but what else. Whether this is getting back in school, whether this is reading more books, whether if this is just all the hobbies that maybe you've put to the back burner because you were in a relationship and you focused on a relationship and not the things that you'd like to do. This is unlearning those habits and getting back into alignment with your passions that you like to do before. I said the universe, God, angel is giving you what? Aces. And this is the ace of gems. And the sun is here too. That's not the Ace of Gems. I'm sorry. That's the Page of Gems. That's the Page of Pentacles. New investments, skill development. I was talking about hobbies, and it says skill development. Things that you were doing before. That's still the universe giving you the opportunity to start something new and invest in somewhere else. Katie, you got this. Whatever you were, and that could be what the homecoming was about too. Whatever your passions were before you got into this relationship, whatever you were working on, whatever that you may be, and I'm not saying it was something that you did, but whatever it is that you probably put on the back burner when you got into this relationship with Jordan, that you started to really focus on you, that you started now you started to focus on him, and that kind of put that to the back burner. It's like now you have the time to develop that skill, whether it was sewing, knitting, uh uh reading, writing, dreaming and writing your dreams down, and you were having a good time doing that, something that was just for you, and developing in that skill, so that you, if it's just if and I'm saying that too, like clarity. If you got to write down your feelings, do that, but return to whatever it was that you were doing before. If there was anything that you were doing before, and that could be the homecoming. Even if it's like you kind of disconnected from friends or family because you spent a lot of time in Jordan, it's like coming back home, coming back to you as an individual, but doing so with clarity. So let me finish my thought. Writing down how you feel to get that clarity, writing it down, getting a journal, just kind of jotting down your feelings for the day and just being like, wow. And then in 3 days, go back and look at how you felt 3 days ago. And then in 3 weeks, go back and look how you felt 3 weeks ago. And if you're still in that space, write down every single time that you start to think or whatever it is, or how frustrated you feel or how afraid you feel, so that you can have that log. And when you get to a certain point, you go back and you read that and you say, am I still in this position or have I grown? And that'll really help you see the clarity that you are seeking or you need to seek. And just kind of being okay with this new transition. You're going to be okay. And it is going to be a journey. But look, I see journey and I see the Empress and I see the Page of Cups. So you'll be delightfully surprised with what is the outcome. Right now, you just have to let go, right? You asked if you should let go. It's time for you to surrender. It's time for you to let go and focus on you. As hard as that may seem, you got this. Does Josh keep conversations in your group chat confidential? Does Josh keep the confidential? Manasi, you can ask your question. Thank you. Yes. Doesn't have to be a love array, but the answer is yes. Josh keeps the conversations confidential. I want to go this day. I think I did this day. Okay, so Manasi, you'll probably be my last read. There goes the alarm, baby. Hi, Josh. That's funny. Josh is here, but then Ray's question has Josh in it too. That's funny. All right. Waiting for Manasi's question, and then that's all for me today. Will I find a phlebotomy? Well, I feel like that says lobotomy. I'm also going to be offering, and I said I would do it yesterday, but I just didn't do it yesterday. I will be offering $8 personal readings that will not be live, but you will have your own personal video. You'll just email me if you're interested in that, and then your reading will go up in a private link that only you can view for forever and ever. It never expires. So you have your own video about your situation that you can always go to, and it's only $8. But I will post the information on that soon. I'm telling y'all now. Okay, so you find a lobotomy position soon. The Emperor, yes. Queen of Swords. And the Hangman. With the Strength and the King of Swords. And the High Priestess. Yes, this Emperor, this Queen of Swords, like are just two people for me that are very, very strict on their goals. So as long as you kind of put yourself out there and is very tenacious in like capturing that job, that position, I feel like yeah, you will. Don't stagnate yourself. Don't wait. Don't hang yourself up about it. If there's a no, If you get a no, you find a position and you've been turned down, or they decided to go with someone else, don't feel hung up about that. Keep going, keep being strong, and continue to move on to your journey with that. Because I do feel like you may receive no's, um, but then I feel like there will be a yes that means the world. Like there will be someone who does you, see your potential, and will want to pursue options with you. So yes, yes, you got the Seven of Wands, you got the Knight of Swords, the Queen of Swords, and the Knight of Swords. So yes, yes, conquer that beast. If they say no, like literally don't take no as a no, you are not qualified, but no, like, okay, well, you missed out your chance on having someone wonderful at this position come here. Okay, whatever. It may seem like a slow progress or really hard or like a really long journey, but that's all the while. It's gonna be so worth it. So worth it. So worth it. But you have to be able to understand, like, it's above the no's are not for you to feel discouraged. It's to keep you strong, keep you going, so that you don't give up. Because the journey is gonna be long and slow, and you're gonna feel like nothing is happening for a minute. But don't stagnate yourself. I see stagnation right here. The Hanged One and the Knight of Pentacles, slow moving. Like, you might even get a yes, or you may not hear from something. You may interview. You may you may feel like it was good. You may not hear from them for a while, to where you confused. You don't know what's going on, and then you might feel stagnated and not look for something else because you really believe you got that position, but they don't tell you for a minute, or they don't start you for a minute, or they don't communicate for a while, and then you like, well, I'm waiting for this job, but it's like, don't wait for no job. Keep looking, keep applying this stuff. Keep looking, keep applying this stuff. Keep trying. And then it might be like, oh, wait, yeah, no. Then they double back and they remember, like, yeah, wait, you interviewed really strong. We really liked you. Like, I'm sorry, something, occurred. So I don't know how you got pushed down to the bottom of the pile or something like that. Yeah. And it might be like, you like, well, I got to move all the way to a different state because they accepted me or whatever. And then it'd be like right before you make those plans to like pick up and move, they'll be like, no, wait, we want you. I'm sorry. Sorry it took so long to get back, right? Because I see the Six of Cups here. Three of Swords, King of Swords. I'm telling you, I'm not saying that you're not gonna get no's, and I'm not gonna saying like the places that you probably wanted you don't get, because I feel like it's like somewhere that you feel really strongly about, that you really like, and they're gonna just flat out tell you no, and it might break your heart, but like keep going. Don't stop there. Don't stop there. Continue to interview, continue to process like the fact that no is a part of the journey. Yeah, it may hurt. But look, you got the Empress. You got the Emperor first, and you got the Empress. So yes, you will find you a position. You'll find you a few positions, and you'll apply to them, and you'll try, and they'll say no, and that'll be a no, and you'll keep moving and not stagnate yourself or be discouraged. Don't feel discouraged. What's that? Ten of Wands. It's gonna be hard work. It's gonna be hard work. Judgment, but it's up to you. It's up to the decisions that you make for yourself. The Magician, whatever you manifesting, you can achieve. You can achieve. And maybe something that you're trying to conjure up isn't the right way, and that's when God, universe, the angels will step in and be like, that ain't it. Until you do get the right fit for you. Six of Swords. You are moving forward and transcending and transforming. So just do know that. So your answer is a yes, but it will come, it will be a very long, hard process. Slow moving process, you'll feel, but don't you move slow. Let the process be slow, but don't you stagnate. Continue to go until you get a yes. You know? I actually have to go, Josh. I have to. I have somewhere to go. Somewhere to be. So you can leave a comment maybe on this video, but I actually really do have to leave. I'm so sorry. I have to get ready like 10 minutes ago. So, okay, yeah. But if it's quick, it's a yes or no. You go ahead and ask it right now, but I have to go. Not going to be here all day. Or just leave a comment. Ugh. Okay. And then also do remember too, like if I'm never on live, not never, but if I'm not on live and you guys have a question, then you can just leave the question or email me for the $8 reading, and you get your own personal video. So you email me, say you're interested. I'll tell you go ahead, send the Cashapp, respond with your question, and then from there you will get your reading. And I'll do it like ASAP, so it won't be more than 24 hours for your question to be answered or for you to receive the link for your video. But that's how it would be. Okay. All right. Yeah, Josh, go ahead and leave your question in the comments, and then I'll try to answer your question soon. But I have to go. Okay. See you guys. Bye.